What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Beasley. Hope you all are staying positive, productive, and motivated out there. I'm coming to you guys today with another installment of Word on the Ave. And today we're going to talk about Tamera Mowry leaving the Real. Now, if you don't know Tamera Mowry, she is one half of the twin sister power duo with her twin sister Tia. And they're mainly famously known for being on Sister Sister and also being in various projects over the years, like Twitches. Like, I've followed their career ever since I was born, to be honest. Like, Sister Sister was probably one of the best shows ever made, in my opinion. And she's mainly known, Tamera is mainly known for her being one of the founding members of The Real, which is a daytime talk show kind of geared towards like millennials, basically. And she kind of blew up the internet a little bit this week because she announced that after 7 years of being on the show, she wanted to go ahead and leave. And it's just like, damn, like this is like another blow to The Real. Like at first, I thought The Real was kind of recovering from the days where Tamar was on there. Because let's keep it real. Like, a lot of people stopped watching The Real after Tamar left. I stuck in there. It was pretty good for the most part, but in my opinion, The Real kind of stopped being real when Tamar left. But Tamara always added like a nice, like sweet humbleness to the show. Like she was just probably the most likable person on the show. Pretty much stayed out of all types of controversy. The only time she was ever really a controversy was probably due to her racist ass husband, who I just do not vibe with at all. I don't even know why they're together, but that's another story for another day. But Tamera leaving the show is just in my opinion, like a nail in the coffin to The Real. Because we thought things were going to be on the up and up when Amanda Seales joined the show this year. Now, Amanda Seales, like I've said before, I take her in small doses, like her book, like but even though like I kind of find her annoying from time to time. Amanda Seales was like perfect for the show because this year is all about Black Lives Matter and us fighting for equality, and she was the perfect person to kind of talk on all of those viewpoints and all those subjects. But as soon as like the riot started and all that, Amanda Seales up and left The Real, and it was just like, girl, we need you here. Like we need you to be on this show to speak towards these viewpoints and issues. But it was a little bit of a loss. The Real was still off the air, so The Real was trying to find time to recover and look for her replacement. But then coming this week, we see Tamera left, and it's just like, well, damn. And it's just like, her leaving the show is a bigger blow than I expected it to be. Like, she wasn't that much of a controversial person. Like, Tamara was a great person for the show, but she wasn't really the person that brought in the ratings, in my opinion. Even though collectively all ladies brought in the ratings, Amanda Seales, in my opinion, was going to be the new anchor that Tamar was. But her leaving the show is just really, it just doesn't feel right, y'all. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. So Tamara took to her Instagram and said, "For 7 years, my home and heart has been at The Real. The friendships that I've made there will last a lifetime, and the people that I've had the blessing to interview have changed my life for the better. I'm so proud of what all the ladies and I have accomplished there, including 2 well-deserved NAACP Image Awards and a Daytime Emmy. However, all good things must come to an end, and it's with a bittersweet smile that I announce that I am moving forward from The Real. To my fellow host, I love you. I will miss you, and I will always be there for you. Thank you for teaching me, supporting me, and loving all of me. Sisters forever. I'll be rooting for you as I look forward to spending more time with my family, pursuing amazing opportunities, and embarking on the next chapter of my life." Now, that was a very sweet post from a very sweet girl. But not to be too negative, though, I can honestly say this may be the end of The Real. Like, I just don't really see them finding anybody to replace Tamera and Amanda Seales. The only people that mainly come to mind is Keke Palmer, who would be perfect for the show. But even though I kind of feel like Keke can kind of do good on her own. But they tried that in the past and it didn't work, but it was on BET. And that's just another story for another day. And maybe Jocelyn Hernandez. I mean, it sounds crazy, but she actually did really good on the real when she was there, and I feel like she was actually going to get the job until Stevie J and her got into a huge argument, and it kind of fucked up her bag and her opportunities. But I just don't see the show surviving after this show. I mean, we got a whole pandemic going on, and then you have two very important key people to an ensemble cast just leave the show. And I'm sorry, like, no shade on Lonnie, Adrian, and Jeannie, but them three are not going to be able to just hold the show on its own. Like, it's just not going to feel right. All of them are great in their own aspect, but I just don't see them, the new version of 3LW, holding the fort down. And in my opinion, I feel like Lonnie has been wanting to leave the show for quite some time. I feel like when Amanda Seales got on there, Lonnie kind of wanted to prop her up so she could prop out and carve out her exit. So I don't want to be negative, but the real is literally on its last leg. Like, I just don't see it surviving whatsoever. Tamera, she is going to be truly, truly missed. I kind of feel like her leaving, even though she wants to spend time with her family, I'm kind of thinking and hoping that there's going to be a Sister Sister reboot, and that's probably the reason why she decided to leave, so they can go ahead and film that. I'm hoping and praying because a Sister Sister reboot, even though I am so burnt out and done with reboot culture, that a reboot on that show is much, much needed and would really lift my spirits up during a tragic ass time like this. But those are my views on the whole entire Tamera leaving the real situation. It's going to be a miracle if that show makes it or survives and makes it into 2021 because I just don't see it, y'all. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so they can throw me in the algorithm, and I'm going to commit you guys with some more content. Take care.